Hi everybody, so today I'm back doing another Madam Glam video. This one is really special to me because they asked me to be part of a campaign that they are running all throughout October. If you're not aware, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so Madam Glam is donating $1 per bottle sold to the Surviving Breast Cancer Organization. In addition, for every order over $100, customers will receive a breast cancer awareness keychain. So I'm just going through the swatches right now. The shade that I'm swatching now is called Pillow Talk. The first shade I showed you was Rose, and then I am going to be showing you guys a swatch of their pink gel paint. If you are interested in any of these products, you can use my discount code, which I will put up on the screen in a few seconds. That is Gabs Glam Room 35. Again, they are running a campaign through the entire month of October, so definitely don't wait and go make your orders if you are interested in any of these products, or if you've been kind of on the fence and have been thinking about picking up a few things from them recently. So I'm gonna get started in doing this nail set. I'm starting off by taking the Young Nails Core Natural, and I'm just going to build out my free edge. I'm just attaching the natural nail to the form so that I can start building out the shape of my nail. I am using my Young Nails XL forms. These are the longest ones that I have, and I really like them. I am going to be using that Core Natural shade all the way through my nail bed. It just helps with adhesion, and it also helps if you're using like colored acrylics to prevent staining. I am using the same shade to build out my free edge completely as a guide. I'm trying this method out. I'm not the most familiar with it, so it is taking me a little bit to get the hang of. You just want to make sure that you apply the product really thin. I'm using the Core Natural shade because it has a little bit of like a fogginess to it, so it's a little easier to see on top of the form than a clear. Now I'm going to take the Young Nails glitter in Double the Joy, as well as my D&D Dap Dip powder in shade number 674. I'm also going to take these little breast cancer ribbon glitters. This is actually a glitter that I got from Michaels, and I thought that it would go perfect with the theme and design that I'm going for today. So I'm going to first take that D&D acrylic, and I'm just going to ombre this up the top portion of my nail and just blend it and fade it in towards the cuticle area. Obviously, I'm leaving a gap at the end for the nude shade that I'm going to do. Again, you want to make sure that this is very thin because you are going to be encapsulating those little pink ribbon glitters as well as the Double the Joy glitter into this nail. So you don't want to end up building this too thick and then accidentally filing it out. Once I'm done applying the D&D acrylic, I go in with a little bit of a clear acrylic, pick up that Young Nails glitter, and then just kind of disperse it over top of that purple acrylic that I already have. I just wanted to add a little bit more sparkle, as the sparkle in the acrylic powder is very fine, and the one in the Young Nails glitter itself is a little bit more of like a medium or chunky glitter. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of those pink ribbons and just place them where I want them on the nail. Once you have them placed, I do go in with a little bit of clear acrylic just so that I can make sure that they are really attached to the free edge and that they won't start moving when I do go ahead and encapsulate the entire nail design. Once all of your color design is placed where you want it and all of the glitters are there, you want to go ahead and start your ombre. I'm using my Young Nails Cover Pink. I did end up going with this very wet, so as you can see, it does show up a little bit translucent on the nail. If you are going to do this, I would suggest maybe draining your bead a little bit so that you get a little bit better coverage from the cover color. But I'm just going to do this like I normally do, so applying from that dispersion line all the way up to the cuticle area and just start ombreing this down. Once I'm done with the nude shade, I am going to go ahead and encapsulate the entire nail with some clear. That way that will protect the color acrylic, glitter, as well as the ombre design that you have for when you're filing. Once I'm done with that nail, I'm going to go ahead and do the same exact design on my pointer finger. I'm starting out with building my free edge with that Core Natural shade, and then I'm going to go ahead, build out the color and some glitter with the purple D&D acrylic, as well as the Young Nails glitter and the Michaels glitter. And then I will go ahead, use that Cover Pink from Young Nails, ombre out the design, and then encapsulate it in clear. So doing the exact same process as I did on the middle finger. Now I'm going in with a gel polish. This is actually one of their cat eye gel polishes. I just got it off of Amazon. I really just wanted to stick with a dark purple gel polish that had a little bit of shimmer in it. Because this is for October, I wanted to kind of have a spooky vibe to this nail set, so I decided to go with a dark purple and use the pops of pink to showcase the breast cancer awareness colors. So I am just going to go ahead and apply 2 coats of this polish to my thumb, my pinky, and my ring finger on the entire portion of the nail. Now I'm going to go in with my Kiara Sky non-wipe top coat, and I'm going to top coat my pinky and my thumb since I'm not going to be adding any designs to those nails. This will just help protect the gel polish, and since most gel polish has kind of like a sticky dispersion layer, this will help prevent anything from sticking to the nail and causing me to have to clean it up in the long run. So I do tend to do this if I know that I am done with one of the nails. I will go ahead and top coat it instead of just waiting to top coat them all at once. Now I'm going to go in with some of that purple gel polish onto a dotting tool, and I'm going to create kind of little blood drips on my nails, on my pointer and my middle finger. So I'm just kind of creating dots with that dotting tool, and then I'm going to take a liner brush and really create the drip design. So this is pretty self-explanatory. You just want to kind of pull the product up so that it starts to look like a droplet. I did kind of outline my cuticle area with this color as well. So really just take your time. You can do however many drops you want. You can make them smaller, bigger. Really it just depends on what your preference is. Now I'm going to go in with that pink gel paint by Madam Glam, and I'm going to outline the blood drips to really make them pop and stand out with this design. The gel paint is perfect for this because it has a thicker consistency, so it's not going to move and it's going to be easy to really outline the design. The other thing is, because I use the gel polish to create the blood drips, the edges are a little bit hazy since they are kind of a weather formula, so this will just help make sure that it kind of has a crisp look to it, and again just really make it pop. So I'm just using a small liner brush and just going around the entire blood drip design to create this effect. And again, I'm doing the same thing on my pointer finger that I did on the middle finger. So you just want to play around with this. This is a really easy design for like the Halloween spooky season. I see them all the time and they're very beginner friendly. And I thought it would just pair really well with this design since I have the encapsulated ribbons. It adds a little bit of a spooky vibe to it, but it still keeps with the theme. Once you're done with the design, you can go ahead and top coat both of those nails, and then I'm gonna move on to my ring finger. So I wanted to add a little bit of a different look to this nail, but I also wanted to stay with the same theme. I didn't want the nails to start looking too busy, so I decided to kind of keep with the same design but just switch up a little bit. So instead of doing like purple drips, which obviously wouldn't really show up since I did the purple on the entire nail, nail. I decided to go in with that pink gel paint, and sorry I'm a little out of frame here because I just want to make sure I have the lines where I want them, but I am creating a French nail design on this, but instead of doing a traditional French where I would just block out the entire tip of the nail with this color, I'm going to create a blood drip French nail. So I'm going to start off by just creating the French kind of nail bed, and then I'm going to go in and do the same technique that I did on my middle and my pointer finger, which is using like a little bit of a dotting tool to create the drips, and then just kind of taking that liner brush and connecting the kind of circled drip to the French nail design. So you'll see what I mean as I go along, but I really like how this nail came out, and I felt like it was the perfect like kind of pop to add to this nail while not making it look too overdone or too busy. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and outline this design. I'm going to do it a little bit more subtly than I have on the other nail. So I'm taking that Pillow Talk gel polish that I showed you guys in the beginning of this video, and I'm just going to go ahead and outline this nail design. I will say in person it does show up a lot more than it does on camera. In camera it's very, very subtle. In person you do see that outline, which creates kind of like a 3D effect. So I do really like how this came out. You can also go in with maybe like a white or even maybe like a glitter gel liner if that's something you would prefer. I did show some of their like chrome gel liners that I used in the last video I did with Madam Glam products, so you can use something like that and that'll really make it pop. But again, I wanted to kind of stick to the theme of like the pinky purple tone, so I used that Pillow Talk shade. Once you're done with that, that is it for this nail look. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm glad that it's for a good cause, so don't forget to shop Madam Glam products. I will put the link in the description below. Also remember that this campaign is running on their entire site, not just for the colors that I showed you guys today. If you like this look, don't forget to thumbs it up, comment below letting me know what you guys thought. Also let me know if you pick up any Madam Glam products and let me know what you would like to see from me in the future. Don't forget to subscribe as well to see more videos from me. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are and having a wonderful October. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye everybody.